Hey, what's up everybody, Octane Militia here. We're gonna do a something that's not really covered that much, but everybody always wants to know, it's the best way to do it. We're gonna go over cleaning the side-by-side today, and basically what I've found over time to give me the best cleaning and the best results as far as making it shine, make it look as good as new. I know there's probably about 1,000 different ways to do this, but I'm gonna give you my scope on it, and you can help you out some ways, and other ways you can find things that work for you. But hopefully this helps somebody, and it'll all be worth it. But got it pretty dirty going up Walker Valley last weekend, so we're gonna go ahead and get it all cleaned up. All right, through my dirt bike days, I found out the best cleaning solution I was able to come up with is just to use this heavy duty cleaner from Simple Green with a cup of Purex or whoever, it doesn't really matter, any type of laundry detergent, just to get the cleaner to stick onto the machine. And one of these self pumping up apparatuses right here, you'll take about, I usually do about half of this, a cup of this, and then I fill the rest up with water, shake it up, and then we'll be ready to spray it on the machine. So go ahead and add half of this. Then you'll take about a cup. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now you've got those two things in there, you'll take your hose and you'll fill the rest up. Go ahead, take your top, turn it back on, give it a good little snug, pump her up. Now before I go use the pressure washer, I usually like to spray and try to get some of the dirt loosened up. It's a lot easier to get wet dirt off than it is dry dirt, so it doesn't leave a film. So I just go through and basically soak the machine down. I'm not really trying to get any dirt off or focus on any particular area. I'm just gonna go ahead and soak the whole machine down so that when I turn the pressure washer on, it goes ahead and is able to take the dirt off real easy. So let's go ahead, go through, and I'll spray this whole thing down real quick. All right, now that we've got our hose down, here's some things to think about and just to watch for. With the pressure washer, you want to be careful on any sort of decals. It'll knock decals off, especially on your machine. Your standard decals that come on it or whatever. So just always be careful when you're pressure washing that kind of stuff. Make sure you're standing a little farther back. Another thing is try not to get water in any intakes or exhausts, because when you start the motor up initially, the first stroke, it'll suck the water in the motor from here. You don't want to do that, and obviously everybody knows the intake you don't want to get it wet, period. The way it is on these machines, it's obviously hidden up under here, so it's really not that big of a deal. If you have a dirt bike or an ATV, you want to be careful and wary of that air box to make sure you're not getting a lot of water in there. Electronics, never good to just completely and totally soak electronics. You can spray them, but all mine are dielectric grease, so I don't really steer away from them too much. But yep, be wary of your air box and be wary of your exhausts so that you don't get any harm into your motor. Yep, now that we're all soaked down, we're gonna go ahead and crank the pressure washer up, and we're gonna knock the big stuff off we can before we add the chemicals to it to get the final coat on it. Alright, now that we got the big majority of the clumpy mud off and hard stuff, try to get as much as you can with the pressure washer. Obviously this is just going to take the fine stuff off, but you're going to take this, you're going to pump it up, and then you're going to put a nice thin coat all over the whole machine. It's really going to help you break down the dirt, grease, and grime that got on it from your riding. Don't be scared to come in here and spray the inside, your switches, your dashes. It works really well on all the seats too. You can have these things caked in mud, and it takes all the stains out between the pressure washer and the little mixture we have going on here. Your floor. All right, now that she's done soaking, we're gonna go ahead and crank the pressure washer back up and give it one real good final blowdown. So this is gonna be your where you want to spend the majority of your time, make sure everything's off of it, make sure it's going to suds up just a little bit, especially because the sun's right here. We're going to go ahead and pressure wash this real quick. after you get all the soapy suds off, the next two options are completely optional. I'm a little anal when it comes to this thing. I paid a lot of money for it, so I like to take care of it. So I usually take the weed blower to it, and then I blow all the water off so there's not a heck of a lot of water spots, and then I'll hand dry it real quick with a towel just to make sure I get all the dust and residue off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Like I said, it's optional for you guys, but I would recommend it. Alright, now that you've got the majority of the water off, go ahead and give it a quick towel dry. I would definitely recommend the towel drying because it's gonna get up any loose dirt that you didn't get with the pressure washer. Gives you that nice fresh wash look. Oops, sorry about the crazy camera. It only takes a couple seconds. I usually use the same towel so your wife's not bitching at you about ruining towels and everything. But it'll help get all the stuff that you missed the last time off. While you're finishing up on your last bit of towel drying, it really helps to take and just crank the machine on. That will help you, the heat from the motor will definitely help dry it out. Just make sure if you've put any type of exhaust plugs or covers on your intakes and whatnot to take and let it dry out. As soon as we're done getting all the water off, we'll go in through how to make it look brand new again. All right, when you're all done and you think you got a pretty good handle on it, you're gonna notice, hey man, the mud and dirt and everything's really beating this thing up. It's taking the color out of the plastics, things like that. That's where this product right here is absolutely awesome. They have it in a aerosol and as a like a gel form, and you can rub it on. But you'll just spray this stuff on there, let it sit for about 15-20 minutes, and then give it a real easy wipe on it. I know it says no wiping, no nothing, but it just looks better if you wipe it. So let's go ahead and spray this down real quick. So as we're spraying this down, you can see all the color come right back in the plastics. If you notice right here, see how dull that looks? Just give it a wipe and it looks brand new again. Just do the whole rig, or at least just the plastics, as if you're spray painting your car or truck or whatever the hell you're spray painting. Make sure you hit the black stuff really good because that's where you're going to lose most of your color. And it'll make it all look brand new again. See how it just takes that dullness right out of it? I even tend to do it on some of the plastics underneath here. And go ahead and do the whole machine. What I like about the spray is you can get into those nice deep crevices of the switches, so all that stuff looks real good too. Especially down here in your floorboards, usually looks like crap all the time. This stuff will restore everything. All right, now that's all done drying. Just go ahead and give it a nice smooth wipe. Do not scrub it. Just give it a smooth wipe, that's all. Just takes the bumps and imperfections out. Helps spread everything out real good. It'll leave it looking like it just came off the showroom floor, you know? So go ahead and go through and wipe the whole thing down, nice and easy. Once you're all done wiping it down, you realize it looks like $1,000,000 again. You got your shine back in your plastics. The inside's nice and clean. You'll see spots you miss or whatever, with just wipe them up with the rag. Should have enough residual on it. but that'll give you that new looking shine it was the day you bought it. Next video is going to be a at this point now where we know she's good, she's clean, so we're going to go through it and we're going to do our post-ride inspections of just to see if anything went wrong during the ride, because you never really know. And then we'll also do the basically post and pre-ride, so that when you do the pre-ride, you know she's ready for your next trip. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button. I hope you guys you know, learned what you could from this video. There'll be a lot of people that use foam guns, all kinds of other things. This is just the way I found gives me the best results. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.